I'm trying to do some adjustments here with the camera a little better, where my stand's at, and I don't want to get in the way of the screen. This right here, we call this our TV projection screen technology. It's an FEL or FLE technology gain. It's also a TV projection screen that we're going to have coming out in 2024. These will be wallpaper projection screens. They'll come in sizes of 106, which is the 106 inch, 69, 120 inch, 69, and then a 235.1. These are all the wallpaper screens, and a size of 138 inches at 235.1. This is one of the tests that we have to do on our products. It's called black versus black. We use fabrics, we use paints, we've done these demonstrations. Actually, this one's actually already loaded onto the website. But I just want to show you the difference of an Infinity black screen's white levels. Now, I know we get people out there saying, well, I have a black screen paint. Does it mean I have Infinity black? Oh, yeah, you do have it. But one of the things you're going to have to be able to do is you're going to have to prove, actually not prove, but show that a black level can actually read an extremely high white level. This is a technology at only 60% done, which means at 100, it's going to be much brighter than this. So already we've done tests on projectors, old 720p beat down projectors, and we've done this below factory settings. So this is to show you how powerful these screens are going to be. This is the new technology we're engineering for 2024, and also too, you'll get a chance to see black on black demonstrations on our what do you got coming up? Oh, we got a screen paint coming out, Alpha Cinemax. That is definitely going to be doing one of these black versus black tests. Now, like I said, it's a test that's required. All gray screen paints should be doing this test. Customers should know exactly what they're buying before they buy it. So these are the tests you should be seeing before the product is sold. This product is not even available. You can't even buy it. When this product actually launches, you get a chance to see all the test demonstrations, everything on it. We can go back and show you as it's supposed to be. So, as you can see, there's some everyday fabric, and there's our amazing technology on a white screen level. Look at the difference in that. So that means when I see people with darker paints, you have to remember a white level is extremely important. And one of the things I do read when I see some black screen paints, I've seen a few, the screen is very, very dingy, it's very dirty, the colors aren't that bright. They feel that because it shows an image is acceptable. It's not. It's supposed to be bright. It's supposed to be vivid. It's supposed to be sharp. You can't get that. And what's going to happen is, guess what happens? Your colors get affected by this, which means if you're not producing a high enough white level and a jet black screen, that means you get something called oversaturation of contrast levels. So let's go bring up some basic screens. We're not using Alexa. Alexa drove me nuts yesterday, a couple days ago. Let's see. Let's go in white screensavers. Should put down snow screensavers. Okay, we're running this one right here. Now you see the difference? See how dirty the image looks? My stand is like got a mind of its own. There we go. I'm trying to shift this thing just right. There we go. It's got a mind of its own. There we go. Bring it over a little bit because we don't want that there. So you see how dirty it is on the fabric? Yeah, we've done these tests on fabric more times than anyone else can count. Yeah, it won't work at all, period. So if you think at the end of the day that you can mimic our technology with black fabric, yeah, you're going to be sadly mistaken in the end what the outcome is going to come out. Especially when you've done all that work to tack it down to a frame and to find out your white levels are absolutely horrible. This is what I see when I watch people do demonstrations on black technology, and they really don't understand how it all works. They think because they get a high contrast level, it's working. No, 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 no. You have to have both. You have to have 100% black level. You have to be to maintain a white level, and when it comes to color, you have to have an equal balance. Or your image comes up dirty. See the difference? So when I see somebody saying, hey, this is how this product is done, no, I can literally look at that and say, ooh, that's nasty, because we can see the difference between fabric and real technology. Now, since this stuff is using that new FLE technology, FLE, yeah, we said it right correctly, technology, this stuff is designed to produce amazing, amazing images. This is one of the brightest black technologies we've ever developed. Now, as I'm sitting here comfortably doing this black versus black demonstration, right now, how many gray versus gray you will see that actually challenge us today? None. Here comes Charlie. That's the train Charlie comes by. As a matter of fact, I'm tracking down Charlie. I gotta go past Wawa's today too. I'm gonna go track down Charlie, because right past Wawa's. I'm gonna get a recording of him. Now, we have black versus black demonstrations that date all the way back to 7s. We have everything on our website. You can go to our website. You can check out all our test demonstrations on our products. We don't hide anything from the customers. You can see it right there. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Here we go. That's just to show you why the white level is extremely important. That's the first thing I do. Is when I do any demonstration, the first thing I do is I request a white level. You know why? Because if that white level comes up too high, it automatically tells me from the door the screen's going to have an extremely difficult time picking up contrast and color. There has to be a balance in the white level. If the balance is not there, then the screen gets completely thrown off. So some people think that you have to have a blinding white screen to pick up white. Put it away. Some people think the brighter and lighter the screen, the better the color. No, it's not. You just described the white screen, because that would be the brightest when it comes to white levels. And white screens are absolutely horrible. Oh, let's get this right here. This is a fantastic demonstration right here. Now, see what you think you're seeing? You're picking up color. That color is actually dirtier on the other side. And I'll show you. Let's go over to pink screen. There you go. The color is dirty. I can see that because I've worked with black technology for so long that if I show that in a demonstration, and somebody, this is to prove to somebody how off your eyesight is when you look at screens, that if I show that demonstration I just showed you, oh, the colors matching perfectly, and then I go to pull the colors up individually, then you see it. Yeah, because I saw that automatically from the door because I'm used to seeing it all the time. Got a nice pink color here. Well, let's go over and get ourselves some nice bright colors. Let's go with a sky blue screensaver. There we go. We got some nice pretty colors in there, beautiful clouds. Let's go put some beautiful clouds up. So this is what makes the technology we're developing in 2024 so interesting. Sorry about that. Trying to get my stand here straight. So interesting that you'll be able to pick up amazing white levels, outstanding contrast levels, as we have the rest of our technology is designed to do. And again, you'll be able to pick up colors, what your projector was designed to do. You'll actually get what you paid for. That's when it comes to our technology. Our customers get what they pay for when it comes to their customers. When it comes to their products. When it comes to our products. Sorry about that. Because right now, those of you who don't have our technology, we know how your images are coming up. I watch your YouTube videos all the time. Oh, we got a nice light ice blue here. Let's see how that pulls up. Comes up dirty. Can we get, let me see, red screen. There you go. You got any colors in here? All of them in here? We got to go switch through, get things. go get some more. We got a gray. Let's go pick up gray. You know, it's a white level and gray, right? You have to have a white level and gray. We actually pick up gray better than a gray screen. Now, if you think that's interesting, wait till you see the Imperial gunmetal come up. This is going to be fun. From what I've seen already in gunmetal technology, I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. We want to have in 2024 that we have the most superior gunmetal technology and we have the most advanced black technology. Because we know the other black screen is going to pop up. And from what you've seen already on our side-by-side next to certifies already, they're going to have to develop a black screen. I told you that was going to happen. They have to. There is no choice. There's no way around it. They have to develop one. Because we can go out there and dominate and say, yeah, we got an infinity black technology embedded on the screens. No gunmetal screen on the face of the planet can pull a contrast level equal to ours. Even our gunmetal technology would be to produce contrast levels better than gunmetal screens. So if they bring out a black screen, it would be able to compete with our gunmetal technology with no problem because our gunmetals don't produce 100% black. But a black screen, on the other hand, this would be interesting to see what we have to challenge against our technology. And this is where we bring out the Omega in 2025. Because the Omega is designed to basically wipe all technology, regardless. Yeah. Sometimes you got to push a little bit to get what you want. Now it's interesting how, remember when I'm sitting there behind the computer and I'm talking to you about our master plan on having challenged all the top end, the most advanced screens on the market, and to push this technology into the mainstream where basically it becomes a dominant product because it can pull an infinity black level. So these high powered screens are going to see that technology. We showed you in demonstrations, comparisons. So if you can't beat that thing, you're going to have to be able to design something that can compete with it, which means they have no choice but to develop a black technology. And that's what we need them to do. If they don't, that thing's going to dominate. It's far less than what their screens cost. On top of that, it can produce a 100% contrast, beautiful colors. And on top of that, with that new ambient light projection technology, it can thrive in a room with no problem, no form of ambient light controlled environment ever. So they have to develop a black technology. It's the only way. And that's what we need them to do. Because the reason why, people, is because I told you. I want to basically, I hate to say it this way, but it's business. And people go, oh, is this an evil master plan? But it's business at the end of the day. I want to be number one. That's it. I worked many, many years to develop good technology. I think I have a right to take that role. And the only way I'm going to be able to keep that role, keep that position, I have to prove to them at the end of the day, no matter what you try or what you do, you can't keep up with us. Look at this. Stan is fighting me like you couldn't believe it. All right, so again, we get them to develop a black screen. It's going to take them years to do it. We know that already from the door. A lot of research is going to go into it because they've never dabbled in that sector before. And they finally bring out a black technology. This is their prized possession. They're going to talk about it, going to brag about it. It's going to be an extremely expensive screen. Keep in mind, if they do make it for cheap, that'd be kind of interesting, though. And they're going to brag about it. They're going to talk all and they're going to hype it up. We want them to hype it up as much as they possibly can. Because when the Omega launches, which will take us about 1 hour to develop this technology and have it already on display, it would crush every one of their screens. Do you know where your confidence level ends up? You try everything you can. You bring out the best of the best, and you still get destroyed in the process. What do you have left? Nothing. That makes us the dominant. That means we become number one. It would take them light years to catch up to our technology. That's the whole plan. That's why I said, you little screen paint makers, not the other ones. We support you guys. Anyone, but the naysayers, you don't think like us at the end of the day. You're so busy and worried about trying to take us down. We're looking at bigger universes to conquer. You're like, it's kind of like watching somebody throw spears at a stone giant. We look down and go, oh, them again. Huh, let me just go step on them and move on to the next target. Move on where we have to go to next. So we're going over there, but I got this pest down here. I'm gonna go crush this real quick. And let's move on. I got bigger things to do at the end of the day. My main goal is become number one. And to become number one, we just have to basically, I've already proved my technology again and again. I have more demonstrations than anybody else. Go do the research. If you think I'm talking trash, do the research on me. Look at how many outside demonstrations, 235.1 screens. Go to my YouTube channel, check out my archives, see how far I go back. So my main goal, I don't care about the Jamies. I don't care about y'all at the end of the day. My main goal is to be number one. And in order for me to get there and hold that position, we have to introduce the best black technology that we can produce on the market. And we have it right here. At 60%, it can do things that other screens couldn't even dream of doing. And this technology gets into the mainstream, which we need it to do. That means that the bigger companies are going to look at this and acknowledge what it is, and they're going to try to design something to compete with it. And that's all we need to do. And then 2025, we don't know when. Well, we do know when, but they won't know when. We launched the Omega. Did you look at the names, how they're named? Everything's category. It's kind of like we're telling you it, but we're not telling you. Alpha and Omega, beginning and end. Alpha technology, which you're seeing pop up, that's the beginning stage. And then Omega, which is the end stage. Now, those of you who do leading dashboards, you know what I'm talking about. When you get that number one spot, and you want to basically not only have the number one spot, you want to put it high enough so nobody else can reach it. I used to do this in an Unreal tournament. Just going to just play massive amount of games. So basically I can put my kill count all the way through the roof. So it'd take forever for anyone to reach it. And that's what we're about to do. Oh, and by the way, just want to give you a little sneak peek here there. The Omega's not one screen. It's a series of technology. When I talk about putting it up high enough so no one can reach it, yeah, that's what Omega is. It's a series of technology. So if you think one screen is going to be a nightmare, wait, check out the 16 that follow behind it. So I'm old and I'm retired and off this earth, like you're the guy who made the Omega? Yes, I am. That's God's technology right there. And on top of that, people, most important of all things, one thing they will recognize in the industry, that God designed all that technology. Not man, God did it. He will get the glory for everything. You will recognize his existence. I get this all the time. Every time I talk to someone, you go to school for chemistry? Nope. Not right, not at all. All this technology was developed. A lot of you not, no joke. This stuff was developed in probably about 20, 30 minutes. That's it. That's all it took us to make this stuff. Because all the ingredients came from him. Let's go to, let's do this one over here. Play around with these white loads real quick. Let's do the, Christmas Snow Cottage screensaver. Now, this also benefits our customers. Now, mind, this is a limited edition unit. This unit right here, we only make about 20 of these at 106 inch, 120 inch, and the 235. We only make 20 of each for the entire world. It's a limited edition. We're going to have some other technology, which is going to be easy to get your hands on. We're going to have a, we're not the same technology, but with something involved in it. We're going to have a an acoustic screen with an acoustic Cinemax coming out. We got the gamer screens coming out, which is the Sugar Plum Fairy and Leviathan. We've got the, what are the screens we're designing on top of that? We've got some outdoor screens we're working on too also. None of these screens are going to be screen paints. This is all physical screens we're working on in 2024. What's coming out in right now in 2023, sorry, 2024. 2023 right now, we have the Superior Ambient Rejection. Those are paints. So that will be the Alpha Cinemax and the Imperial Gunmetal. Let's go with Beautiful Women 4K. Now again, is this technology is nowhere near done. We're 60% on the screen. We're not even near 100 yet. It's going to be far more advanced than this when we get done with it. This is just the beginning stages of the tech. Now, next week, I got to go to Home Depot because I got to get some stuff here for the other, living this simple life. I'm going to pick me up some paint. I'm going to pick me up some couple of samples, about 4 samples of black paint. No. You're going to stay in there, buddy. You're going to stay in there. Right now, Taco about in trouble today. So he has to stay in there for a little bit because he'll run around and do something crazy when I'm doing the recordings, and he needs to stay in there. He's in his little bunker. His bunker's big enough. You'll be out there in a couple of minutes. You know what's going to be fun about this when I do this demonstration at a show? I'm going to be wearing an all-black suit. I'm going to walk right in front of the screen because then the black suit won't pick up on the screen at all, period, because that screen generates in a white level literally that high. So I'm going to walk right in front of that screen. And they're going to watch it. Well, I think a nice, impressive demonstration is to do it on a star field first. So that way, they'll think that if I walk in front of the screen, that everything's going to match. Because I like to mess with the heads a little bit when I do these demonstrations. Then I walk in front of a white screen wearing a suit, and nothing won't match the screen. Oh, that's going to be impressive. That's going to be fun. I cannot wait till we get ready to launch this bad boy. So as I said before, the website, we got to break this down. And we'd like to launch a few from the new website. So we'll probably have like 2 available on the website, and distributors will have the rest of them. We'll have 1 of each, probably 2 of each on the website. And then distributors will have the rest. We're 1 distributor working right now. Now, you know, I have ball with these things when we do demonstrations, especially when I'm doing on site. We had a showroom coming up when we did. I probably in the summer I'm going to be picking up a showroom. Oh, I'm going to do some crazy stuff in there. I'm going to come up with a can of black paint and just go splash right beside of the screen. Ain't going to match it. That's why. All kind of paintball guns, anything we can to have fun with the screen. And this will push companies when they see those crazy demonstrations. One thing I learned from Screen Innovation is basically that demonstration, he walked out, took that sample sheet and moved it around. Everywhere he moved that sample sheet, his screen pulled up, but the white screen wouldn't even register. That was an impressive demonstration. That's why I do these crazy demonstrations. Do demonstrations that nobody else would do because they stick in your head. You will never forget them. You see a screen this caliber, this black, and you see a beautiful snowstorm playing off of it, and somebody just comes and takes paint and just splatters beside the screen, that paint remains dirty where that screen pushes out this nice white level. Yeah, those are what you call impressive demonstrations that people never get out of their head. Oh, that'll line up so many investors, but keep in mind, I don't want investors. So I can make this crystal clear right now. We do not want investors. I do not want a partnership. And the only business we're going to be dealing, we have one company we're going to be dealing with for our distributorship, and that's it. I want to keep this nice and, what do you call it? Comfortable or simple. I don't want all that at all, period. We're not interested. Let's see what we're going to do next. Snow screensavers. Oh, that's this one here. No investors. We don't want them. And I don't want backers. None of them. I want full 100% control of all of this. Definitely not getting the board of directors. I don't believe in board of directors. That's a waste of my time. Definitely not doing that. Because if I control it and I control everything, I control the price. And I want to keep the price reasonable that everybody can afford. Now, yeah, these doohickeys are going to be like, we don't know what prices 120 inches are going to be yet, or the 235. I do know the 106 wallpaper is about $1,700. But we'll have some other ones that'll be more reasonable. They just won't have this technology embedded into it because this is going to be a more advanced technology for our screens. But I do want something that, you know, like I said, you got people spending $4,000 and $5,000 for a screen, and they're nowhere near our technology. So happy about this stuff. Oh, I'm getting one of these in here. I'm definitely putting the wallpaper in here. Why did you just put down snow screens everywhere? Why did you just completely bounce me out of this? Why? I could literally just ask for that. Completely bounce me out. So when will the technology be available? We can't tell you that. Only in 2024. Yeah, it's going to be available then, but we don't even know when. Depends on, pretty much comes down when the paperwork comes back, because I had to file for a lot of paperwork for this. This thing is designed to make some serious waves, so we have to make sure this thing is locked in. I got a legal soon. I drop a lot of money over there, so I had to pay to protect it. So, just a little warning. If you decide to go out and try to duplicate one of these, this is going to be seriously protected. I will have your butt in court in no time at all, and I will sue you right from the door. I will not send you out a cease and desist order. Not going to happen. I'm going to be merciless. I'll definitely come out and file massive lawsuits against you. And if you decide that you want to do it secretly online, well, I'll pay a cyber crew to come in and basically track your whereabouts and figure out exactly where you're coming up at so we can basically serve you for court. I'm not playing around with this stuff. So, yeah, no joke. Come right after you. We're going to be known for that. I want to be known for two things: high-end technology and not taking crap from anybody at the end of the day. I want to be known for dragging people in and out of court and file massive lawsuits. So we hit enough people with these heavy lawsuits, they'll know to stay away from the technology. Now, if you come on there and say, hey, it's not to my liking, that's your personal opinion. Yeah, freedom of speech, baby. Go ahead, knock yourself out. You don't like it, blah, 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 blah. But remember, whatever statement you say, you better back up in court, because this can get you in a lot of trouble. You see how I treat Screen Innovation when they come over here? Any other certified screens? I never make accusations about the products that I can't back up, because this can get me sued. When their screens come over here, I treat them with the utmost respect. Any product that comes over here, we treat it with the utmost respect. Now, if the product is scamming and is doing something it's not supposed to be doing, we're going to expose it for what it is and call it for what it is. But if you're understanding that, oh, well, it did this and that, and you alter or change or do anything to it, you will find yourself in court. My attorneys will reach out to you really, really quick. Email, whatever, how way we got to reach you, we'll reach you. But we will get you. So that's what I want to be known for. Two things: developing affordable technology for everybody, and just basically dragging people in and out of court. Other than that, if you want to go up there and say, hey, it's not to my liking, so on, that's freedom of speech. Go ahead, speak your mind. As long as you don't basically slander my product and say it's something that is not. All in all, at the end, I am trying to have a technology. Yes, I want to be number one. Personally, for me, I do want to be number one. But also to have a technology that everybody can afford. As things start to get a little bit, we start understanding more about this technology we're designing, we can start designing. I want to get to a point when I retire and I'm done with this business, I'm doing something else. Like I said, I love this old tiny house adventure. I want to develop a technology that's so affordable that you can literally buy for like under $200. Can you imagine this kind of technology you can get for under $200? You know what kind of ripple effect that would cause in the home theater industry? Yeah. But that would make it fair, wouldn't it? That would make it beyond fair. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done. Right now, we have to build that capital to get it there first. And then we'll develop something really, really super high tech, like an Omega. They'll have the ability to do something that other screens will never be able to compete with, and at a price that they will never ever be to come down to because their capital would implode. I get people saying, "Oh, you want to be filthy?" No, not really. To tell you the truth, honestly, it's going to happen either way because of the technology. But I got other plans, man. I'm gonna get my desires right now aren't about having fancy cars and traveling to expense. It ain't about that. It's about building me a nice little place on 7 acres and building something with my hands. That's all it's about. Spending the bare minimum to put something together, even though I have the money to spend for top dollar. That's what it's about. Simple life. I like this new road, this new path I'm on. Whee! Customers should be able to come into their home, turn on their ultra short throw projector just like you do with TV, and watch the games, sports, movies, whatever you want to watch in your fully lit environment without anything washing out, without you darkening the environment. None of that nonsense. You should treat it just like a TV. I was saying something about Quiznos the other day. Man, I go pop over the Quiznos. All right, people, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I hope you did. Like I said, we're going to be showing more off of it. You'll be seeing a much bigger size soon. I got some projects I'm working on, as you know already. I'm working on that, and I'm doing some other things at the same. It's a lot of stuff I got on my plate right now. But yeah, we're going to have a bigger size. We're going to have the 106 pretty soon. Once I get everything done in here and we're finished, which should take long, we'll have one up on display in here, and then you'll get a chance to see a version of the Alpha Cinemax, which that paint is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait till we finish that right there. So you'll get a chance to check that out too. All right, hope you enjoyed. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.